This is Mystery Set Roulette, where we let the wheel decide what we open. And today, that's Black Bolt, which we are 46% of the way through completing. This means there will be plenty of duplicates, as we hunt for the various reverse hollows and the plentiful art rares. The primary premise behind this series is the completion of master sets. Some of these sets are fresh, ones I have never opened before. Others, like Black Bolt,
No shot. Oh my god. No way. Look at that error too. No shot.
As I was saying, others like Black Bolt I have put work toward, and have clearly already pulled some amazing cards, as that was a duplicate Zekrom. There are also 2 spots on the wheel for the Chaos Box, which I filled with random packs not on the board, and a spot for a Hype Set, a popular set I don't necessarily plan to master. But enough yapping. We're only adding 1 card to the master set, but we also have something to send in for grading. This is Mystery Set Roulette, where we let the wheel decide what we open, and today, that's Glory of Team Rocket. The good thing about ripping packs for a fresh set is that every card you get is guaranteed to be a hit. The bad thing is that you need to figure out how you're going to store all of these new cards. Luckily, I already had that one figured out, as this set will share the same binder as Heatwave Arena, which is almost finished up. Too bad I'm down to the most difficult to pull cards. But anywho, the combination of these 2 sets in a single binder makes the most sense to me, since they make up the majority of the English set Destined Rivals, the first major set in over 2 decades that heavily features Team Rocket. Alright, let's hop into Collector, where we will keep tabs on our progress so far. I have, for obvious reasons, sped things up here, but the process is relatively painless. And just like that, we are 7% of the way through our Glory of Team Rocket Master Set. This is Mystery Set Roulette, and today the wheel has decided Hype Set, Mega Dream. Top 3 chases are N Zorark, N Zekrom, and Team Rocket's Mimikyu. All 3 of which are beautiful cards. But really, I mean, look at this Gold Duck. This is just a beautiful card. This Nummel. It's great. I love even these common cards have such beautiful art to them, and I don't know if that's because I came into collecting late in the Scarlet and Violet era, where I missed out on a lot of these cards. I didn't start really collecting until May of this year, but I mean, come on, they're just so nice. I mean, this isn't what we wanted to see, but I'll take it. This is Mystery Set Roulette, where we let the wheel decide what we open. And today, once again, that's Glory of Team Rocket, which we are 10 cards into. But already, we have a total value of $17. Truly amazing. It's a good thing I'm collecting for the art, like the beautiful Snover by Kamiya or the Talo by Ozaki. Still, as we move on to the second pack here, it would be nice to see an art rare, at the very least. I mean, Skarmory's cool, and so is this Swellow. Shroomish is really cool. I do like this card. That is nice, the nature-themed ones. But, yeah, well, that didn't work. So, let's hop into Collector, where we will continue to keep tabs on our progress so far. Again, speeding this up because it's really boring to look at otherwise. And, yeah, just like that, we are 15% of the way through our Glory of Team Rocket Master Set. This is Mystery Set Roulette, where the wheel decides which pack we open. Today, Chaos Box. And out of the Chaos Box, it's Twilight Masquerade English set, where we're chasing Kieran, Lanazade, and Chansey. Let's see if we get lucky. But first, I absolutely hate opening up English sets. They're very different than Japanese, and I don't know why. But anyway, it's kind of weird to look at cards like this, where I can actually read what's going on. I don't know that I like it, but hey, we're there. And we're coming up to see, do we get anything good? Tatsugiri? Giri? I don't know, I don't like sushi. Slugma, that's cool art. It's kind of trippy. I like that. And, ooh!
Alright. Okay. That's something. Nice. Anybody want it? Because I don't.
This is Mystery Set Roulette, where we let the wheel decide what pack we open. And today, Inferno X. We are 77% of the way through, 90 out of 116 total cards. A lot of duplicates are going to be coming up with this set, much like some of the others in this series, unfortunately enough. Because once you get to the tail end of a master set, it becomes increasingly difficult to get better hits than a simple EX, especially in some of these smaller sets. Pull rates, thankfully, in Mega series have been better, but it can still be a pain. So we are not doing too well today.
Boo! You stink!
This is Mystery Set Roulette, where we let the wheel decide which pack we open. And today, Hype Set, Mega Dream, where we are still chasing after the Ends, Zorark, and Zekrom and Team Rocket's Mimikyu. I'm not too sure what to do about the Hype Set as we look towards entering 2026. Should we see about some Ascended Heroes, perhaps? Or, oh, wait. This Psyduck is, that's a cool Psyduck. Or should we wait, keep going with Mega Dream, keep everything Japanese? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious what you think. But this is about the best that we get here. The Hyper Ball in Japanese, or Ultra Ball as it's known in English. Back to watching Lord of the Rings I go. This is Mystery Set Roulette, where we let the wheel decide which pack we open. And today that's Heatwave Arena, where we are 81% of the way through our master set. With only 17 more cards to go, I'm starting to question how many more packs or boxes is it going to take for us to get through and complete the master set. Because right now we're just looking at a whole lot of duplicates, and I don't think a second pack here is gonna be much better. But let's see. Shaman, Cynthia's Roserade, Ponyta, Cynthia's Phoebus, and a Bag of Dust. No luck. It's Mystery Set Roulette, where we let the wheel decide which pack we open. And today, that's Mega Symphonia, which we are 75% of the way through, 69 out of 92 cards to our master set. Now this is a set that I really wasn't sure I was going to be opening much of, because I kind of stopped playing the games right around X and Y, never really got into the Mega Evolutions, and just didn't care for the gimmick. Ooh. That's a nice card, even though I have no idea what it is like to play with Inteleon. But Mega Evolution gimmick was never something that I was super interested in. Certain ones, Mega Lucario especially, I'm a big fan of, but I don't know, there's something about the art in this set that just really attracted me. We didn't really get anything great there, but still, let's head into Collector. Let's update our master set list and carry on.
Okay.
This is Mystery Set Roulette, where the wheel decides which pack we open. And today, that's Black Bolt, the massive set that we are 46% of the way through. That's it. I don't know how many packs I've opened, but it's a ridiculous amount at this point. And I don't know how many more it's going to take to finish up this master set, which isn't helped by the fact that I'm also completing White Flare, because I mean, you can't just do Black Bolt. It just doesn't work that way. I mean, that's then you have just ooh. Okay.
This I don't have. This is nice. But I mean, like I was saying though, you can't just do Black Bolt. You gotta have White Flare, because otherwise you're just half. But anyway, let's head into Collector, put in this Lilligant, and now we are one step closer.
This is Mystery... Well, that's awkward. Let's open up some Shiny Star V instead. Chase cards are Skyla, Ditto VMAX, and Pokekid. These packs I received from my sister and her boyfriend for Christmas. And while this is a set that I have looked at, contemplated getting, I figured that Shiny Treasures EX would be a little bit more accessible. And ooh, there's a shiny Sobble. That's interesting. Alright, I think I'm just gonna let this play out. You don't need to hear me talk about these cards.
This is Mystery Set Roulette, where we let the wheel decide which pack we open. And today, that's White Flare, where we are 48% of the way through our master set. Now, with 169 cards left to collect, this is getting difficult. There are so many duplicates. I honestly have no idea which cards I'm looking for at this point, besides a ton of art rares. And I really couldn't even tell you which cards I'm chasing. The white Reshiram and the SAR Reshiram are... that's it. I mean, we're just gonna open until we get something at this point. I'm not gonna be able to do that forever. I'm not rich over here, but come on, can we do... Okay, Pokeball and a Keldeo, but I have both of those. Another pack. Come on, just give me that matching Reshiram. Even Jax wants it. No, nope. Oh, another waste. One more pack. Finally, at least we got something. And a little crash out, because opening 4 packs and getting one hit is rough. But let's go into Collector. Let's document that one, again, just 1 out of 4 packs, 1 hit, but let's throw it in there anyway, and one step closer.
This is Mystery Set Roulette, where we let the wheel decide which pack we open. And today, that's Battle Partners, the Japanese equivalent of Journey Together. This is a brand new set for this series, and even for myself, I've never opened this set before. So every single one of these is going to be a hit. And we're going to listen to this annoying ding together. Every single time. Because I just thought it'd be funny. And annoying. But as we go on to the second pack here, I know that Journey Together isn't the most popular set, or at least that seems to be the general consensus, but it's gonna be one of my next... Ooh! What a cutie. Journey Together, though, is... I'm gonna be mastering in English as well as Battle Partners in Japanese. So, I don't know, I just like the partner Pokemon, and I really like the various Ends cards that you have. The Ends, Zorua, and Zorak. So, cool.
It's Mystery Set Roulette time, where the wheel decides which pack we open. And today, that's Black Bolt. Now we are 46% of the way through, not even halfway, and I am really hoping for a third BWR Zekrom. Unfortunately though, I think we're just gonna get a whole lot of doubles, or duplicates, whichever you prefer to call them. A lot of bulk, really, is what it comes down to. Which is unfortunate, because I really love opening up this set, but it gets kind of boring after a while. So we're gonna open up a second pack, with hopes that we get something. Anything. That we can contribute to the master set with. But it's Pokeball, but not what we need.
Oh, Jesus.
This is Mystery Set Roulette, where the wheel decides which pack we open. And for the last pack of 2025, we're pulling from the Chaos Box, and it's 151 Surprise. Can we get lucky and pull that Gengar Pikachu? Probably not. But we're gonna try anyway. We have 2 packs here. 8 cards. I have no hope for this. But as we look toward the new year, I'm curious to hear if you guys have any big goals for yourself, even if they aren't Pokemon related. Outside of growing this channel and doing more with and for the community, I want to reconnect with nature and figure out what my life looks like after all the changes that 2025 made. And like I said, we didn't get lucky, but tell me, what do you hope 2026 will bring for you? This is Mystery Set Roulette, where we let the wheel decide which pack we open. And today, for the first set of 2026, that's Mega Symphonia, where we need 22 more cards to complete our master set. Can we do it? I'm feeling like Dora. I do not, as usual, have that much hope for just opening 2 packs. So I did pull a third, and I'm glad already that I did, because that first pack was a total absolute bust, which is a shame because ooh, okay, I'll take it. Not the best, not the worst. But it's a shame when every single card that you see like this is a duplicate. Getting 1 hit out of 3 packs is discouraging. So, what do you suppose I should do? I'm not rich enough to, open until we get something, but let me know your thoughts as we look at this last card and it's another duplicate. Anyway, let's head into Collector, let's do our little thing, and we are
Again, one step closer.
This is Mystery Set Roulette, where we let the wheel decide, with a little bit of influence, which pack to open. And today, that's Inferno X, which we need 26 more cards for until we complete our master set. And I think what amazes me most, even though I try not to pay attention to prices too much when it comes to Pokemon cards, but 90 cards are worth a total of $39. And there are only 5 cards in this entire set that are worth more than $20. And Phantasmal Flames isn't all that much better either. But, ooh, we have the Sacred Charm here, a whopping 45-cent card, our super rare of the box. And with just one last pack to go, I'm hoping for something, anything, even a Rotom EX that we can add to our master set. And it's Viper.
Oh, no!
Zangoose is so much better. This is Mystery Set Roulette, and today the wheel has chosen Mega Brave. We need 20 more cards to complete this master set. And just for the fun of it, I decided to look up how much it would cost me to just buy those 20 cards. And if we don't include the Lily's Determination SAR or the Gold Lucario, it would be about $215, which is a lot cheaper than buying boxes and ripping packs to try and get these cards, because clearly we're not doing too well at getting what we need. We're already at 2 packs, opening our third, 11 duplicates, 12. It just keeps going. So maybe I should just buy those cards? Maybe. This is Mystery Set Roulette, and today the wheel has chosen Team Rocket. We are 20 cards into this set, still quite fresh, which means, lucky for us, we're going to see a lot of hits, which is quite refreshing given the streak that we've been on of one hit every, what feels like, 7 videos. It's been bad.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I would say this makes up for all those bad videos. That's really nice. Alright, one more pack to go. Let's see what else we can add to our Glory of Team Rocket master set. We have a nice fiery chicken, a washing machine, and a spider. Cool. As we go into collector, let's update our little list. And let's see just how far along we are as of today. This is Mystery Set Roulette, where the wheel decides which pack we open. And today that's White Flare, where we are 48% through completing our master set. And honestly, it feels as if we will never get there. I'm pretty sure at this point that between Black Bolt and White Flare...
Ooh, alrighty.
I was about to say I don't think we'll pull anything of worth. But, yeah, that just proved me wrong. So, I'm quite happy with that. But let's keep going. Let's see if we can get anything in the second pack. Because we need all of the help that we can get to complete this set.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Nice.
Nice indeed. Now, since these sets are so massive, and they are honestly taking forever for me to get through, just by ripping packs, I do think I may have to start picking up at least some of the Master Balls, the cards that are guaranteed to be a little bit more difficult to pull, because I really want to see this completed, more than pretty much any other set that I have. And at 160 cards, we have a very long way to go. This is Mystery Set Roulette, where the wheel decides, I decide, which pack we open. And that's Shiny Treasure, because we need to start something new. I personally need to feel as though I'm pulling a hit every single time. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing throughout this entire video. So I'm not even going to bother with the hit counter, because it's going to be 20 out of 20. And that's really because Shiny Treasure EX is a massive set with 488 total cards, over 170 of which are additional secret rares such as this Clive and the baby shinies, which include the bulk of it. I believe there are around 150 of them, which is insane to me, and I didn't do the card trick right. That's my bad. I was never really big into the shiny Pokemon. I was never a shiny hunter throughout any of the games that I played, but there's something about them that really has me hooked lately. And I think after we have started this one a little bit, I'm going to start Shiny Star V.
Oh my god.
Because, I mean, come on. That's such a nice card. And Shiny Star V has just as nice ones. So, let's make sure that collector is all up to date. And I'm gonna go rip some more of this off camera because, yeah. This is Mystery Set Roulette, where the wheel just, oh, come on. No, don't get me wrong, I love the cards in this set, but come on. I'm sorry, I don't have it in me to talk through this today. No, I gotta go. This is Set Mystery Roulette, where the wheel decides which pack we open. And today that's Heatwave Arena, which we are 17 cards away from completing. And we all know how this goes, which leads me to start thinking that maybe I need to just entirely replace this set with something new. Or perhaps change up the wheel design a bit and see if we can't get through mastering this set. And Black Bolt and White Flare, which have also been difficult, and honestly all of them have been at really difficult stages. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on that. Do you think that we should replace some of these sets with new ones? And if so, which sets would you like to see? And our last card is a duplicate. So, yeah. This is Mystery Set Roulette, where the wheel decides which pack we open. And today that's Battle Partners, which we have only just begun. So that means we're gonna see a lot of hits. And if you hear any weird whining or banging noises in the background as you're watching this video, don't mind them. It's just my dog. He went to the vet and he got fixed today. And he's not happy about it. The anesthesia is slowly wearing off and he is trying to figure out how to navigate the house with a cone of shame on. And he just ran into my chair. I don't know what's going on. But what I do know is that we are slowly making our way through with hit after hit. And I spoke too soon. It couldn't be a perfect 25 or 15. Couldn't be a perfect 15 out of 15. Just, we had to ruin it somehow. But that's okay. Tomorrow we reorganize the wheel and we see if that helps us to get through some of these other master sets a little bit quicker. This is Mystery Set Roulette, where the wheel decides which pack we open, and today that's Shiny Treasure EX. We have 64 out of the total 488 cards. We are nowhere near finishing the set. But that's not too bad, because for one reason or another, I've been really enjoying opening these packs. And I'm not sure if it's because there's a hit all the time, or if, look at those shinies. That's gotta play a factor. Pulling one of those baby shinies is so nice. EX cards, it's Charizard, so I guess it's fine. And I did the pack trick wrong once again. I can never seem to keep those in order. What I think excites me about a larger set like this is that a lot of the sets on the wheel are quite small. And so it makes pulling even the more difficult cards a little bit easier, but also not. I don't know. I just feel as though this is a very refreshing set compared to the rest of them, because we are getting so many different hits, and will continue to for quite a while at this rate. But I look forward to seeing this entire set complete, especially seeing those baby shinies all together. Maybe someday, but that day is not today. This is Mystery Set Roulette, where the wheel decides which pack we open, and we're opening a ton of Black Bolt. We are just going to open until we get at least one hit, one new card that we need for the master set, because I am sick and tired of seeing this red dupe counter growing and growing with every pull, even if it is a Pokeball. And it's because of my insanely bad luck thus far with this set and with White Flare that I went out the other day, and will continue to do so as we go on, and picked up some of the missing cards just to help pad this master set a bit. There's a long way to go, and seeing all these duplicate... Oh,
There we go. 3 packs.
that helps, definitely. But there is still a very long way to go. And we're just going to fly through a couple more packs here just to see if we can get anything at all. One more card would be great. I would take it. Just not another duplicate. Okay, that's a duplicate.
Cool.
It's an art rare, which is great, but it's one that we already have. But let's log our one lowly card in a collector, and that's it. This is Mystery Set Roulette, where the wheel decides which pack we open. And today, that's Mega Symphonia, where we still need 20 cards in order to complete our master set. So, I have a question for you, and leave an answer in the comments, but for a set like this, where almost every time that I open it on the channel, I don't get any hits, should I bother with the dupe counter? Or is it just kind of distracting or annoying? I'm curious to hear what you think about that. Because I don't know. I kind of like the constant tinge of reinforced disappointment that it provides me, you know? And we shake up this little pack, but we all know we're not getting anything today. I love this little guy. He's so cute. And it's moments like these that keep me coming back to this set. But our last card, can we do any? No. No, we cannot. That's okay. It's Mystery Set Roulette, where the wheel decides which pack we open. And today, that's Mega Brave, to accompany yesterday's very disappointing video where we opened Mega Symphonia, and we pulled nothing. And already, we are not off to the best start. Of course, we already have most of these commons. I think we actually have all the commons. So it's really just that last card that we're waiting for. But nonetheless, I have begun going out to different card shops to try and finish this master set, as well as Mega Symphonia, and perhaps Inferno X, or at least get very close to finishing. Because I really want to clear up this board to perhaps, depending on what the cards are, and depending on how I like it, maybe we'll master Unicus 0 when that comes out at the end of the month. This is Mystery Set Roulette, where the wheel decides which pack we open, and today that's Glory of Team Rocket. And to be honest, my brain is absolutely fried today. I am beyond tired. So I think I'm just gonna let the cards speak for themselves. This is Mystery Set Roulette, and today we're opening what has quickly become my favorite set of this series. Already with less than 2 boxes opened, we are 20% done with Shiny Treasure EX. Of course, I've opened a few packs off camera, so you haven't exactly seen every card that we've pulled. But don't worry, I'll make sure to post a binder update so that you can see how everything is coming along quite soon. It's something that I want to integrate with all of the master sets that I'm doing, because I think that the nicest thing about doing master sets is to see all of the cards together, the entire set complete, and seeing how everything integrates. For this set in particular, I'm really looking forward to seeing the shiny Pokemon, which is something that I never really thought that I would be interested in seeing. I think I talked about it in a previous video, but shiny Pokemon hunting has never been something that I've really done much of. But I think moving forward I may have to change that, at least for some of my favorite Pokemon, like Lucario, Mimikyu, Zoroark, you know, the really good ones. Ooh, and speaking of really good ones, I love this Murkrow art, and we're ending it all off with Wochen. This is Mystery Set Roulette, and today we're pulling from the Chaos Box White Flare, where our chase cards are the Reshiram SAR, the Zoroark Art Rare, and of course the Oshawott Art Rare. And here's a code card for anybody that needs it, and an energy card for nobody, because nobody needs those. Now, I have opened plenty of Black Bolt and White Flare in Japanese, but I really haven't opened much in English. And I'm not sure if that's because I'm already overwhelmed by the massive set that this creates, and we've all seen my abysmal luck with it so far, or maybe I'm just not a fan of the reverse hollows like this Mindfu, as well as all of the Pokeballs, Master Balls, and Art Rares that are in the English set. This is Mystery Set Roulette, and today the wheel has chosen Mega Brave. Now, I made perhaps the only smart financial decision that I will make this entire year. And that is, I went to a card show, and instead of buying more boxes to rip, I decided that I was going to buy a bunch of singles. And I walked away with 47 of them, to be exact. Most of those are going to the Black Bolt and the White Flare master sets, but I did pick up 2, I believe, for Mega Brave, a few for Mega Symphonia, one for Inferno X, and a couple of various other cards that I was looking to collect. This is definitely the better way of completing a master set after you have gotten to the point we're at here with Mega Brave, where you have all the commons and you're getting a ton of duplicates because you're just looking for that final card in each pack, that last one that could be just it, but this one isn't it. This is Shiny Treasures EX, and today we're opening Mystery Set Roulette. Oh wait, that's backwards. When I was at the card show yesterday, I saw so many of these shiny cards for this set, and I almost picked some of them up. But I'm kind of at odds with doing that, simply because I know that I still have another box to open, at least. A few more packs from the previous 2 boxes, and I know that the moment that I buy a card is when I'm going to end up pulling it. So at least for this set, holding off on that for a little bit. But I'm sure that there will come a time when I need to buy a lot of the shinies because... Ooh, a little bit of dirt. That's kind of weird. Anyway, there are only so many shinies that you get per box when it comes to sets like these. They're quite similar to the SR guarantee, where each box of a Japanese set has to have a guarantee in it due to, from my understanding, Japanese gambling laws. So for sets like this one, you have a guarantee of, I believe it is 3 shinies per box, but I could be wrong on that number. If I am, if you know differently, correct me in the comments, because I always like to try and stay up to date. Ooh, we actually ended up with a duplicate there. That's okay. That's kind of interesting. We don't get very many of those yet. But anyway, I'm gonna stop yapping. We are 27% of the way through, and we have a long way to go. This is Mystery Set Roulette, and today the wheel has chosen Heatwave Arena, where we only need 15 more cards to complete our master set. And we've been needing those 15 cards for quite a minute now. There are only a few more packs left in this last box that I have, and so I'm debating quite heavily not getting another box. It's making less and less sense financially to try and rip until I get through these last few cards, especially because they are all secret art rares and secret rares. The 2 cards that I'm hoping most to get are the Cynthia's Garchomp and the Ethan's Ho-Oh. At least one of those would be great, so I don't have to spend the $180 or $110 respectively for them. But we'll see what the last few packs have in store for us in a later video. This is Mystery Set Roulette, and today the wheel has chosen Black Bolt, which we are 52% of the way through. See, we got a bunch of cards this past weekend for this set specifically, and for some others. And I just forgot to update my list. But that also means that we are officially halfway through with this set. Ooh, this is just a beautiful card. It really is. With only 6 packs left, I do believe I'll need to place another order for at least 1 more, if not 2 more boxes of Black Bolt, and of course, of White Flare. And then, after that point, the rest I think I'm just gonna buy as singles, and we'll move on to a different master set. Because as nice as getting a Pokeball like this is, it's not as good as this. This is Mystery Set Roulette, and today the wheel has chosen Inferno X, where we are missing only 25 cards. With each of these sets, we keep getting a little bit closer, but over the past 36 days, we have not finished a single master set, despite most of them on the board having been started already. And in fact, most are near completion, like Inferno X. So, that begs the question, what happens next? Obviously, this is a question I've been asking for quite a while. I'm still figuring everything out. But a part of me wonders, should I return to my roots? Because hits like this are a little bit nicer in nature.